Autism is a developmental disorder that affects many people in modern society. Right now, 1 in 88 American children are diagnosed with autism. Autism is characterized by difficulties in social interaction, difficulties with communication, repetitive behaviors, and/or difficulties with motor coordination. Autism is not exactly the same in every person. There's an entire spectrum for the disorder on which people can possess entirely different levels of functioning. For example, some people with autism are nonverbal. They cannot speak. Some of these nonverbal individuals can learn to communicate with pictures, sign language, or technology. However, on the other hand, other people with autism can speak perfectly normally, but they have difficulty with social interaction or social conversation. Then there are all sorts of people who are in between. One element of autism that makes people with autism stand out is their repetitive behaviors, or stereotypy, also known as stimming. This is the behavior that may make you notice that they are different. This can include loud yells, grunts, or vocalizations, flapping, waving, or staring at their hands, rocking their body back and forth, and many more different actions. Have you ever tapped your pencil on your desk or played with your hair? How about have you tapped your toes under your table or sang in the car along with the radio? These are all perfectly normal things that we do that are repetitive and maybe a little silly, but things we might enjoy doing. When children with autism have their repetitive behaviors, that is just their way of being themselves. Although children with autism are different than the other children around them, although they may speak, act, or communicate differently, they are still people who want love and acceptance in their lives. In order to promote awareness and understanding in this world, we need to understand that for people who have autism, their differences are a part of who they are, and they should be accepted just that way. Let's all make an effort to accept and communicate with those who are different. It is that way that kindness and acceptance will make everyone's lives better.
What is the name of Jacey's disability?
Well, she wasn't born with it, but when she was about 2 years, 3 months old, she stopped talking. So our pediatrician referred us to a pediatric neurologist who diagnosed her with autism.
Can you describe Jacey's disability?
It's really evolved over the years. When she was much younger, there were a lot of symptoms with the not meeting her developmental milestones, such as talking, being curious about things. Didn't really have eye contact with you. We took her and had her hearing checked because we were afraid she wasn't listening or hearing well, but that was not it. And it's just kind of a non-responsive kind of condition where the disability of autism causes them to do things very repetitively, things over and over and over and over again, and the lack of social skills really becomes more apparent as they get a little bit older. Most kids start becoming very social, at about 4, 5, 6 years old, and she wasn't. And as a matter of fact, she's just starting to become social since she turned 15 in April. So it's really been a joy to watch her making friends for the first time.
What would you like to tell others about Jacey's disability?
To give her a chance and include her in activities, and I guess have more patience with children that don't have the same friendship, conversational type skills that you do, and because they need a little bit more prompting, let's say, to take part in conversations and to get to know someone else, because they tend to be more focused on one thing, like her computer game or whatever it is she's doing at that point, instead of the person that she's with. So I'd like to tell other kids to, I guess, have a little more patience, a little bit more compassion, and just try to be a little more sensitive to people that aren't exactly like you.
What is the hardest thing about her disability?
The hardest thing is the fact that she really likes to spend a lot of time alone. We don't spend a lot of time talking because she doesn't have those conversational skills. So I think that's been the hardest thing, is not having that relationship.
Should kids be nervous about approaching her?
Oh no, not at all. That's what I think happens, is other kids get frustrated when they try to talk to her or make friends with her. And
How do you want other kids to treat you?
I would want them to treat me with nice, respect, and kind to me.
What is the hardest thing for you?
The hardest thing for me to do is when I'm swimming doing the butterfly. The butterfly is really hard for me to do.
What makes you really happy?
What makes me really happy is Mom makes me a healthy dinner, and me coming outside doing some laps in the pool and getting my exercise on. That's good. I would maybe want them to talk to me and get to know me better. I want to be nice to them and make friends more. Doing freestyle, breaststroke, and backstroke, those strokes are my favorite and they're the easiest. I don't want to do the butterfly because that's really hard. Really, really hard for me to do.
What's your favorite thing about swimming?
My favorite part about swimming is when I get to win a lot of medals and get exercise more and just swim and have fun.
How many gold medals have you won lately?
I won three golds this year, and I think a lot before.
Do you want to show me them?
Yeah. These are my golds.
What's your most favorite stroke?
Freestyle is my most favorite stroke.
How do you feel about being in the Special Olympics?
I feel great. When I'm swimming, I feel like I'm winning for gold medals.
How did you feel about your 2 races so far today?
I feel good. I am swimming hard at practice, and I'm trying to get stronger and go faster, and I feel good.
Are you excited for your next race?
Well, I have no idea what my next race is, but I'll find out.
How do you feel about winning a silver medal so far?
I did my best from my last race, but silver medal, it's good too.
How did you feel about your dive today?
It feels good. Like sometimes I want to dive off the side, but I did it really good today. I just had my head down and I dived in perfectly.
Which race did you get your silver medal for?
My race I got for my silver medal is I did the 100 IM.
Are you excited to get your gold medal?
I am. I am so excited to get our gold medal.
What race did you do to get this gold medal?
My race was when I gained the gold medal, I was doing the 50 breaststroke.
Do you like doing breaststroke?
I do like doing breaststroke. Really do.
How long have you been swimming?
I have been swimming for 6 years.
How many times have you participated in the Special Olympics?
How many times? Well, I think this is my 4th year for the Special Olympics.